Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to the next session of our full stack development training. So, as part of our previous session, already we know that what is full stack development. It contains two parts: front end development and back end development. So, front end development means just designing or creating the website. It is nothing but internally web pages only. Website is nothing but web pages. So, in simple words, if you know how to create web page, create multiple web pages, attach all of them together, it gives you a website. Next, main logic. Inside that website, you will be having so much of data. That means assume like some form is there, people will enter some data. The moment it is clicked, then actually data should be stored in the server. So for that, we have to write the logic. That is called application logic, or we say it like business logic. To do that, we write server side development. So that we can do with any of the technology or programming language like Java, Node.js, or Python, or .NET, or something like PHP and all. So in our course, here coming to the backend side, I will be teaching server side, also known as backend. So I will be teaching either Java or Node.js. I will be teaching both, and you can choose. Once you are done with your front end learning, then later you can able to choose about it. Fine. So that is about the technologies, and also we have discussed one important aspect yesterday, that two types of companies, IT companies: service based and product based IT companies. Service based are nothing but here. Just before that, just one of you give me the confirmation that you are able to see my screen, and as well as you are able to hear my voice. Anjani, Varshini, one of you give me the confirmation so that we can go ahead. Okay, yeah. So, service based and product based. Service based companies are nothing but these companies provide some service to their clients. Clients means assume like their customers. In general words, it is like customer, but in what we say, especially in the IT industry, people usually call it as client. So those are the people who are the main source for their revenue. This company will get revenue, right? Yes or no? So what these people will do is, these people will provide some service to their client. What kind of service? A paid service, not a free service. In that, what they do here is, some companies, like outside, some customers will ask these people to develop some web application or some software application they want these people to develop. What these people will do is, these people will take the requirements and they develop the software and they deliver the software to them. So for that purpose, they will be getting paid. That company will be getting paid. That is called project. That is called what? Project. So for that project, these people will be getting paid. After taking that, whatever it is inside this company, what will be there? So many people will be there as part of projects, like we call them developers, engineers, different testing engineers. So those people will give like salary. That is different story. For all their resources, monthly salary, so that story different, but these people will be getting money in terms of project. For the project, they will be getting. Clear? So that's the reason they are continuously working on the projects. If one project completed, before that completes only, they'll be going for another project from another client. Again, they'll be getting the project. Sometimes what happens, some projects are huge, means it will take 1 year, 2 years also, depending on the complexity of the project. It will be there, right? So in that is this is the way how a service based IT company will be working. Whatever the company names I mentioned here are service based companies, but which are very famous, or something like MNC companies. But other than that, you have so many companies service based. Clear? Next category is what? Product based IT companies. So in this, simple first fundamental thing is, these people will not work for any other client. Understood? These people will not work for any other client. Then who are the customers for these people? Is you, like normal all people, whoever is using internet, usually they are the end users, like normal people. These people are the end users for these. End users are the customers for these people, like Google. If you then what these people will be working is, they will be working on their own products. They will not create products for other people. They will not sell it. Understood, right? They will not provide that paid service to other client. They develop only their products. That product will be different products. Sometimes like Amazon created one product, what they will do with that product, so they are combining two people actually. So internally so many things, but majorly like a simple way, if I say only one word, one line, like they are combining buyer and seller. Understood? Amazon, what Amazon is doing, just they are creating one platform for both buyer and seller. That's why they are getting benefited. You understood? They no need to worry how to create the product. Understood, right? Some TV, something. They don't have to think about what you call like how the TV is made and what features. Nothing. That assume LG is the manufacturer of the TV. What that LG fellow will do? LG people, whatever the new TV launched, that information they will keep in that site called Amazon. Like you people are normal buyers, right? You people will see that and you people will start buying it. That's it. Understood? So, example that. But Microsoft is one of the biggest product-based company. You are using PCs, laptops, right? Uh, you might use Dell laptop or HP laptop or Lenovo or Asus or something like that. Acer, different laptops you are using. But what is the OS will be there in that operating system? Windows. Microsoft is the owner for that. Now you understood what is the prominence of Microsoft now. Got it right? You only telling different models for company names for your laptops or PCs and all. But in that OS is almost Windows you see, mostly all PCs. Clear? Example I am telling. So with that they will get money. Got it? Example I am telling like that. Microsoft people have so many Word, MS Word. For this also you have to take the subscription for MS Word and all. You know that, right? Yeah, that again you have to renewal it. So that's it. Next is Google. Google has beautiful products like Gmail. Gmail actually for your personal use free, sir. But companies will also use mail. You understood? There it's not free. You understood what I'm talking? You people will use Gmail. You people will use Gmail, right? Free only means free of cost you are able to use. But what I am telling is, in one company, if the company also will use mails, right, for exchanging the information and the official what you call like conversations and other people will use the mails, right? So they also will use Gmail. There the Gmail is not free. I am telling. I hope you understood. Got it now? Because the thing is, if you are using the Gmail, there will be a limited edition, like what I say, like memory, like 15 or some 10 GB or 15 GB only they will give for each person. Yeah, for each account. But when you talk about company, it's a difficult thing to go with only 15 GB with the 200 people, 300 people. Got it? Example I'm telling. Their strategies are, their subscription rates may be different, but what I'm telling is Gmail is also is like it's a paid one. So that is what. So these people are not working for other things, just Gmail. Whoever wants to use Gmail, people will pay for them. Clear? Now, if they have YouTube, they work continuously on the YouTube. They want to attract the users around the world. Also they want to attract the people who gives what you call like ads. So they create YouTube in such a way that people are getting attracted. Then with that YouTube they will get money. Now you understood, right? So that example I'm telling, like that you have different things. Clear? Adobe. You had Adobe Word. Yeah, right. Adobe different. Adobe is also a product based companies which is having some PDF related things. Adobe, whatever you told, scan or something like that. Next Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop, right? People will, all those are the products of Adobe company. You understood? So Adobe is also an IT company, but Adobe will not work for any other people. They will work on their own products. And whatever the list I made here, that is also popular. What I say, product based companies are MNC product based companies. You know the meaning of MNC, right? Multinational companies. So multinational means whose presence not only there in the simple one country, it is there all around the world, means more than one country somewhere. Clear? Facebook is a company, sir, first of all. So don't think like Facebook means you open something. Yes, but Facebook is first of all a company who is the owner of Facebook.com. You understood? Facebook.com is a what I say, website which we use, but there is something Facebook Inc or Facebook Corporation, one company is there. You know, for full stack. Okay. So one company is there called what? Facebook. Now they changed the name to Meta. Newly they changed their name to Meta. Okay, what I want to say is these people have one product, right? What? Facebook. Through that only they will be getting the money. Actually, they have one more product also which you people mostly use, Instagram. That is also from Facebook. So they have two, three different products. They clubbed everything under one name called Meta now. Understood? Okay, whatever it is, they have their own product and people will work on that. So that's it. And when you talk about any project, we discussed that also. Assume like this is a healthcare company. They want one website. These people are the client for ABC IT company. Then what happens? What are the steps involved in this? First, the requirements will be gathered. Means they will ask like what you exactly want. Then everything is taken. Then after that, these people will come to their company again and they will sit with their people and they will be analyzing the requirements. They will come up with a plan, like how much time it will take for the project to complete. And workforce means people, how many people are required to finish that product. Next is total, how much cost it is going to be involved. They have total different cost, at infrastructure cost and salaries for the people. So everything they calculate and they'll be, and they want profit, everything they will be calculating and they'll be giving the cost. Next is what? Technology. So which technology use, everything will be decided here. Okay, and this is not done by the use like you people, like normal what we call developers and all, not these people. In the company you will be having some higher position people will be there, project managers or some delivery heads will be there. These people involved in this phase. Clear? Because see, to estimate how much time take for one project, you cannot. You might be very good at Java language, but you cannot estimate how much time it will take for one project to finish. Why? Because you do not have the experience of previous projects. But these people already might have been completed 20 projects, 25 projects in their career, so that they can, just by looking at the requirements, they will come to know, okay, this will take 5 months total, or this will take 1 year project. Example I am telling. Clear? Yeah. So that's it. Next comes the phase called design phase. See here, up to here, it is like normal, what I can say, non-technical language will be there. Understood? Every discussion is like non-technical language. And here, what exactly to be done in your project? One blueprint, I can say, like blueprint should be there. Like yeah, this you can easily understand like with a building. If you want to come up with a building, assume like you want to create one building, you want to construct one building. First, what you will do, you have to go to one draw. You have to draw one sketch, right? Blueprint. That is done by the architect. One architect will be there. He will give you. Civil engineers. In civil engineers, there are some people who are doing the architect activity. Those people will give you the plan. In that, everything will be there, sir. Right? Your where will be the where is the kitchen, everything. What is the size of the kitchen? What is the size door of the kitchen? Everything will be there, but with small size. In this much paper, they'll give the complete building, right? Uh, so, like that, in the same way, for your project also, the project will have so many things. Here, example, XYZ, what I say, healthcare company. They want doctor login, patient login, like their nurse login, something like a receptionist login, and MD login. One person login. After that, they will do different activities. Doctor, whatever he does, patient will do other thing. Yes or no? So to create example only I am telling, but so many other things. Just like that, you cannot start writing. You need some proper, design. So that is done with the help of architects. They will be creating the complete, application into different sections and modules. Clear? These are the persons who will be architects are nothing but who will be having minimum of 15 years of experience as a developer. Minimum that much experience will be there, and they only will become architects. Got it? Next, after this, one output will be generated from this, that is called a design document. What you call this? Design document. So by looking at this document, people will start developing the code. Understood? Yeah, in that no coding will be there. There will be separate modules like login module. What should be there in the login? Registration. What should be there in the registration? Like that. Doctor. What are the duties of doctor? Patient. What patient should do after login? Like that. Everything will be written. Now these people, developers. Fourth phase is called what? Coding or developing. Who are the people involved in that? Junior and senior developers. You guys, after getting into the company, you'll be doing this. Fine. So these people start developing the product depending on the design document. Clear? This is same as that of your construction engineers or construction labor work. Construction people will work, right? For those people already, designer will give you that plan. As per that, they will be working on that. In that also, if you observe, some people will do only some work, some people will do other work. You know that, right? Work is divided. Some people will work only on pillar and something, and some people work only roof related activities. Some people will work on some other activities, mixing something. Because the works are already divided. That is what I am telling here. Your complete project is divided into different modules or sections. Each section or each module is given to specific person. If the company size is big, if the project size is big, one module may not be for one person. 2-3 persons have to complete one module. Example clear? And what is one important thing, guys, all these things are not told orally in the industry. That is very important. I am telling like design document and all. They will not tell like design document this one directly do this like that. What I say, like orally it will not be. Everything is communicated in a proper way. Means to communicate that also tool will be there. You understood what I am talking? Got it or not? See, I am telling modules divided. Assume your project is divided into 10 modules. One module have to done by Ganesh. One module has to done by something like Pavan. One module has to done by Shravan. Something like that. First module you like that. Nothing is like oral. I am telling. You understood, right? Who has to do what are your timelines, when to be submitted, everything is properly mentioned, not like oral. Clear? And what I'm telling is communication usually done with the mails, proper normal communication, but this assignment of task like modules and everything, progress, continuous progress will be there, no, what you are doing and all. For that also people will use a separate tool, that is called project management tools. Understood? There is a one tool in the industry for tracking, work tracking, for all those things. There is one tool. The tool name is Jira. There are so many tools are there, but Jira is one popular tool. Clear? Who will be using this? All the people involved in this process, managers, everyone will be using that. So these people are the one who will start project. In that they will be start assigning the task and all. Clear? One thing here, that nothing is like oral, everything is like properly standardized communicated way. That is what I want to say. Clear? So whoever opens that Jira and whoever opens the task one, they properly mention like that is done by Shravan and someone. Now you understood, right? Assigned date, completion date, expected completion date, everything will be there. Got it? If anything newly added to extra work added, that also will be mentioned in that. Everything is there. Clear? And for each work one ID will be there, unique. Each work is a unique work, right? So that work done means that ID completed, task status will be there, like started, yet to be started, work in progress. Are you following? Finished, but error rectified, now everything ready. So like that. Okay, fine. So that is what the activity of the coding developers in the phase of coding. Then product is developed, ready. But the problem is we don't know product is absolutely correct product. There might be chance of having errors. So immediately that product will be moved to the next phase called what? Testing phase. In that junior and senior test engineers will be there. What they will be doing in that? They will be testing the product. Means properly it is working for different inputs. Everything they will be checking. So the way developer test is different. Developer also after completion he will test my code is working properly or not. But the way developer test is different. The way tester test is different. Developer usually thinks like I already created correct code only. You understood, right? The developer always think in that way. But when it comes to tester, his duty is to find the bug, find the error. Some or the other will find one error in that. You understood, right? So that's the reason it's a good thing only, not for the developer but for the product. So why I'm telling not for the developer, there is a saying in the IT industry that testers and developers are like arch rivals. Rivals, right? Enemies. Arc means from the starting. Because the thing is, these people will tell one error. Then what developer will say like, that's not error. That's very small thing. You don't like that. Then that is what developer will think. And what tester will think, this person is developing the application for so many years and all. Every time he will make errors only. How to do and all they will think. But the thing is, everyone is human, right? Yes or no? So if developer develop anything, there will be errors. If tester is there, means there also errors will be there. You understood, right? Okay. So this process will be there. Assume like you got 100 errors first. They'll again send back the code to developer. Developer will rearrange the things and rectify. Again they'll send to the tester. This time if they check that 100 errors gone, maybe this time 40 errors or 50 errors. Again that will be. So this process of going back and forth will happen continuously till the moment it is error free. Clear? Yeah, that's it. Now next after that phase, so where all this development is happening in the IT company, but development should happen for whom, that actual customer. You have to give to the client. So what I want to say is in IT company, their computers are there. In their computers it is working, but actually reality should be what everyone around the world, whoever is giving your client in that computers, whoever wants to use their ABC, whatever it is, healthcare system they want to use, example healthcare I told. So whoever wants to use that, for those people it has to be available, right? So yeah, these people have to make it public. So that is the reason. Okay, in simple words, you created everything, you have to deliver it. They ask one product, sir, you have to deliver the product, but this product is not physical. That is important. If it is a physical product like a phone or something, they will give, okay, created, take it. Understood? But it's a virtual product. You understood? You know the meaning of virtual product? In your good, in your phone WhatsApp is there. Give me the WhatsApp. You understood right now? Got it or not? But you can add the WhatsApp, you can remove the WhatsApp. Give me your WhatsApp, you can't. You understood, right? These are the products. You have other kind of products also. Your watch, your smartwatch is a product. You understood now? Which can be touched, which can be felt. Those are physical products. There are some products which cannot be. They are like virtual products. You understood? All softwares are virtual products. Okay, fine. So that product also should be delivered. Clear? If you're talking normal physical product, you will use one courier or something, you will deliver, right? When it comes to this software and all, so deliver means you have to give to that customer what is the duty, what is the purpose of that customer who gave this to you, this client XYZ Healthcare. What they want actually, they want to go online business, like all their hospital activities, pharmacy activities, they want to be online. Then they have their patients and all, right? All should open their site. If they are able to open, that is called what? Your delivery is completed. Understood? So for that, what these people will do is, these people will ask them what domain you want, what domain you want. Then if they say this domain we want and something, they only purchase. XYZ Healthcare people only will purchase one domain. Yesterday I told you, you can purchase any domain, sir. In the internet, you can search. GoDaddy is one platform where you can purchase the domains, or you can purchase the domain in other also. You can simply type like domain purchase, something like that. In that, whichever you want, you can. After this, what happens? This ABC IT solution people developed one project, right? That project will be having folder, right? Folder inside that so many programs, complete folder. To make you people understand simply, I'm using that word called folder. That folder they will put in that address called what, xyzhealthcare.com. So that what happens is, whatever is getting run in that IT company, same can be done with the help of any person, whoever is using this site. Now whoever is connected to the internet can able to open this application, can work on that. Clear? This is phase is called what, delivering or deploying the application or delivering the product. Clear? And this is not done by the developer, actually this is done by the cloud people and all. So where it should be deployed, where it should be deployed is the question, and that is not the responsibility of the developer. Clear? Developer responsibility. See, I am talking developer duty is what, sir? Looking at the design document, start developing it, and ensure that you are developing the product properly without any errors. If any error is there by the tester informed, then rectify it and do that. That is the actual duty of the developer. But developer will sit along with the cloud people, but they will not deploy. Here, cloud and DevOps people will be there. Some we call implementation engineers, deployment engineers. Some people will be there in the industry. Okay. See, guys, mostly in the industry, for every activity, designated people will be there because you'll be working on huge projects, right, which are involved with huge time and huge complexity and especially huge money, So that's the reason tasks are already divided. Means specific person will do specific activity. Clear? So simple example, if you know how to, what I say, how to repair your computer means troubleshoot your computer. If you know also, you should not do in the company. That is what. Every person has its own duty. You understood? You are given one computer, sir. You are working on that computer. Suddenly that computer is not working. Then even though you know how to do that, you should not do. There will be one person to do that. Now you understood what I am talking. There will be one network person. Will be the network engineer. There is one person, network engineer. He will come at your desk and he will look into that. My intention here is designated people will be there for specific work. Okay. Next, okay. This XYZ people first time they want to go to online. Earlier they are working offline. Now they want to go to online. Okay, you developed and created and you have given a beautiful product. Okay, but there is no guarantee that directly they can able to use it properly from the day one. It might take some time to adjust to that, right? Yes or no? Definitely, right? If you are using a Android phone, if you are not used iPhone in your life so far, if you want to use iPhone now, directly first day onwards, you cannot use all the options directly. I am not saying you cannot, but it will take some time. Not only that, even for your older people in your home, right? Elder people will be there than you. Like assume they don't know smartphone and all, they know only that old phone with keypad. Assume for them if you give your smartphone and all, first day it will be difficult for them to, you might teach them but it will take some time for them to follow it, right? The same way, if product is there to use that, it will take some time for them. Clear or not? So for that also, up to this project delivery completed, for that revenue everything whatever they talked about, that money and all, everything is done. After that, this company will provide the support. Support means in this ABC IT company, there will be a team with 2-3 people, one developer, one tester, just 2-3 people will be there who are going to support for that XYZ company. These people are like support team. They are continuously supporting for that particular people. If they get any error, not error, like sometimes like some small problems will be there, no, for that support will be done through phones, telephonic support will be there, and through mails that support will be there. Clear? And if any problem comes, these people will be troubleshooting the problems. You know the meaning of troubleshooting? You know or you don't know? Troubleshooter, you heard a word like troubleshooter. If any problem comes, if there is a person who is going to resolve that, those people are called troubleshooters. So troubleshooting means that only. Clear? So that's it. This is how the things will be working in the industry, right? I want you people to have complete clarity. That's why uh, again repeated the same. Now I'm talking about front end, right? Okay, complete full stack development means what? It is about front end development and back end development. There is another word is there for your front end development. What is the other word? UI. So we can say UI development or we can say front end development. Actually, front end, why we say, already I told you, because when it comes to the complete application, background what is happening we cannot see. That's why we call it as back end. But we see web page. Yes or no? We see that form. That form also we see which side, left side form is there or right side form is there. Form with what background color it is there. Everything we can able to see. So we can able to see that, right? So coming to the application is a combination of a front end plus a back end, so client plus a server. But when we see only this side, website to web pages only we see. That's why it is front end, other is the back end. If anything happening back end we cannot see, right? If something happened behind you, you can't see. That's why it is back end. But what we see is like a front end. And other thing is like user interface. So you are the user, you want to use one Facebook. Okay, how you will start using Facebook? Login, right? If you don't have account, first you have to register. But if you want to use Facebook, you will never think about how Facebook is writing the code, what database Facebook is using. You never think about it, and you don't even get a chance to do that also. You understood? I hope you got my point. So what I want to say is, if a user want to interact with any application, he has to go through only website or web page. He cannot go through the background like back end code. So that's the reason user interface. If the user want to connect to the any application, they have to use front end. Understood? They can't touch the back end. So that's the reason we call it as user interface. If a user wants to work with any application, if he wants to interact with that, the middleware, in the middle person is like that UI. With that only he can able to interact. That's why we call it as user interface. So in our journey here, we are going to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. These three are the basic technologies one should know first of all. Okay, React will come. React is a framework. I told you already. What framework will do? It will make work easy. So for JavaScript, it is a framework. Okay, React is a framework. But why actually we require three technologies to create the website? What we will do in the front end development, sir? Creating the website only, right? Yes or no? Website is nothing but what? Inside the website, what will be having? Different web pages will be there. If you talk about Amazon, what Amazon will have, sir? Home page, login page, registration page, cart page, products page, reviews page, admin page. Like that, you have different pages. All pages together is Amazon site. It's a website. So what I want to convey here is, if you want to create a website, first you should know how to create a web page. If you know how to create one web page, you can create multiple web pages. If you add together, then website is created. So first we should know how to create a web page. If anyone wants to create a web page, they must and should know three technologies, guys. Whoever wants to create a web page, they must and should know how many technologies? Three technologies. These three are must and mandatory. That's why I'm using the word letter called comma, symbol called comma. You know the meaning of comma? This one and this one, all should be required. For what purpose? If you want to create any web page. Same subsequently website. If you are creating web page, means obviously website. You should know one thing. If you want to develop any server side programming and something software, we have seen that Java is required, right? Yes or no? If you know Java, using Java you can able to create, or using Python you can able to create, or Node.js or .NET. Means if you know that language, you can able to write it. But here I am telling HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Means definitely duty of HTML different, duty of CSS different, and the work of JavaScript is different here. So what are that we are going to see now? Just a minute. Yeah, okay. See, this purpose is what? To create the web page, right? If you open any web page, whatever we see with our eyes is called content. I repeat, if you open any web page, whatever we see on that web page with our eyes is like a content. What content you can see? Some text. If you open any web page, what we see are generally text, or some images, or some video, or some links, or some buttons. Yes, right? Some tables, some beautiful images, tables like that, right? This These things are called content. If you want to add any kind of content, we take the help of HTML. That's it. Now you understood? Duty of HTML you understood, right? So in web page creation, web page definitely will have content, right? That content can be anything, maybe text, maybe headings, anything, paragraph, whatever it is. All that content is added with the help of what? HTML. So HTML is responsible for the content of the web page. Clear? Clear? Okay. Now, assume I decided to create one web page, simple web page. In that, my content is only one heading. I want to write like, "Dear students, welcome to FullStack." My content is very simple, only one line. What is that? Dear students, welcome to FullStack. But the dear students, welcome to FullStack should be green color, or should be red color, or should be blue color, or should be on the top of the page, or should be on the left side, or in the middle. You understood? Or the D should be normal, or something like style and size. You understood? All these things are not decided with HTML. Clear? Using HTML, I can add the content. So CSS is for appearance of the page. CSS tells you how the look. HTML tells you what to be added, what content. But how it should be appeared is decided with the help of CSS. Understood? So, in simple words, I say CSS is actually responsible for the appearance of your web page. Clear? Yeah. Now, I already told you that all content can be added with the help of HTML. Now, CSS means it improves the appearance. It will add some styles to your web page so that it looks good. So, in simple words, I say that to beautify your application, we use CSS. To beautify your web page, we use the CSS. Now, all content can be added with HTML. Now, all different styles can be done with the CSS. So now, definitely, these two things are enough to create the web page, right? Yes, all content is done with HTML. Appearance, all different styles also done with the help of CSS. Then absolutely no need of another JavaScript. So, but the problem is here, if you use these two, what are they? HTML and CSS. Then the content means like web page, whatever we create, which is called a static web page. What we call it as static web page. So the meaning of static web page is whatever you create as a programmer, if any user is using, he cannot do anything with that. He can only scroll it. That's it. You understood? If you create any web page with the help of HTML and CSS, he just has to scroll. That's it. He can't do anything. You understood? You know Facebook? Facebook, you open and you will scroll like this. You will not, right? You will do something there, right? Understood what I am talking? So, static means, okay, simple words. Pamphlets, normal pamphlet, paper, newspaper pamphlet. What will be then the pamphlet? That same year also, but in the internet. That is the difference. Nothing more than that. If you give some content, that content is read by the user. That's it. You cannot do anything other than that. You understood? So, the opposite for that is dynamic web pages. Normal web pages are called what? Static web pages. The opposite to that is what? Dynamic web pages. So nowadays, if you are looking at any web page, they are dynamic in nature, not static. So to add that dynamic nature, we use JavaScript. Clear? HTML, CSS, you can create the web pages, beautiful web pages. But the problem is they are static in nature. You want to create dynamic pages, we have to use JavaScript. Okay, to make you people understand in simple way. Have you guys ever applied anything in online in the form? Anything you applied, right? Sometimes you observe enter address. There you will have sometimes two boxes like enter present address, enter permanent address. You have seen that anytime? There will be sometimes some small box. If both are same, please check here. You observe? If permanent and present address both are same, please check here will be there. The moment you check that, only one box will come. Understood? Now what I want, assume that website name is something abc.com. You are one person, you are another person, you are using abc.com, you are also using abc.com. For you, the moment you choose that option, then only one box will come, but for you two boxes will come. Understood? Same website is behaving differently for you and for you. Understood? Using HTML, I can never able to achieve that. Using HTML, I can put two boxes or I can put only one box. As per the user dynamic action, like at that time, if user select something, then for him one should be there, for other people too. That activity I cannot. You understood, right? Got it or not? That cannot be done with the help of HTML alone. means CSS HTML I cannot do. I need the help of JavaScript. Clear? Okay, this is one thing. Another example, when you are applying for any job and something, there will be two options. One question like, are you an experienced professional? There will be two options for you, no and yes. Yes and no, right? The moment you select no, nothing will be there, but the moment you select yes, one box will come extra. How many years experience, what is your previous experience? You observe that. So that is also cannot be done with help of HTML. Means the dynamic nature. I say that is called what? Dynamic nature. So that dynamic nature is added with the help of the JavaScript. Clear? So JavaScript is used for what purpose? To add the dynamic nature to your web page. That's why JavaScript is responsible for the behavior of your web page. What it is responsible? Behavior of your web page. Do you know why I am using that word? Because just now I told you one example, right? You are opening one web page, you are opening same website, you are also same website, but for you it is behaving differently, for you it is behaving differently. Understood? I can tell you so many examples. You know, online bus booking sites like Redbus, right? You know, right? If you open home page, for you also same, for you also same, right? Select Hyderabad from to Bangalore, then click buses, then one list of buses will come, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then you open same site, select Hyderabad, next select Vizag, something Vishakhapatnam, then click buses, then other kind of buses will come you, right? For you. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now see, same website, same home page, everything same, in the same place only, just to below to that options only, right? Button only. But for you, the content is different. For you, content is different. You understood? All these things are called dynamic activities, and that cannot be done with the help of HTML alone. We need to help of JavaScript. Clear? So now you will come to know what the power of JavaScript. Without JavaScript nowadays, you cannot expect any real-time website. Understood? Sir, whatever the website you open, you don't do it for, you will fold your hands and you will do like this with the website. No, right? You will use your hands, right? Why I am using that vertical hands? Because you will do something, you will enter something, or you will use your mouse. Whenever you open any website, what you will do, sir? Either you will use keyboard or you will use mouse. You will interact with, that is called interacting with the website. As a user, you will interact with the website, sir. If you develop HTML, CSS, you cannot interact with the website. Now, I hope you understood. First you have to make it dynamic, then only you can able to interact with it. Clear? So that is the purpose of what? JavaScript. See, HTML is very straight, what I said, pretty straightforward language. Like tags are there in HTML. What is there? Tags are there. If you guys learn tags, then you can able to learn how to add content. Understood? Paragraph you want to add, sir. To add paragraph, one line is a open p, close p. You will learn later, just example I am telling. Open p and then close p. Whatever you write in that, that is called one paragraph. If you want to add one more paragraph, again open p, close p. That much simple HTML is. You understood? Clear? Next, coming to the CSS. Sir, all these are programming languages or web technologies only, but HTML is very easy technology or easy language, because just you have to learn that tag name. Every content, one tag name will be there. I told HTML for what purpose? Content only. Means images, text, logo, different. What I am telling is, if you want to add heading, one tag will be there. If you want to add paragraph, one tag will be. If you learn that, that is enough. Logically, you no need to break your head. That is what I am telling. Understood? Next, coming to the CSS, property based language. HTML is a tag based language. CSS is a property based language. Means I want to change the background color of something. Then there is one property called background hyphen. What is the property name? Background hyphen color. If you don't know, fine guys. Just example I am telling. Then if you learn that to change the background color, I should use the property called background hyphen color. That's it. Means logically also nothing is there to learn. Clear? Technically, you need to understand the property names. Every property will do what styling. That if you know, that is fine. Clear? I want to change the text color. Then there is a property called color, color. If property, then text color will change. If you use background color will change. If you want to give some space, margin is there. Like that, some properties are there. Clear? You learn the properties. Means here also you will not be having much of the activities. But coming to the JavaScript, it's a pure programming language. usually containing variables, conditions, loops, like that. The way you have in the Java, the way you have in the C, C++, Python, in the same way in the JavaScript also will be having all the programming concepts. Clear? So I already talked about in the backend that when you are using Java, only Java you will not use. You will take the help of framework. When you use Python also you will take the help of framework, Django framework. For Java, Spring framework. For Node, Express framework. For .NET, something ADO.NET. For PHP, something Laravel. Clear? In the same way, listen. Front end side also, JavaScript is a programming language, right? We don't use pure JavaScript. Using pure also we can develop, but to make the things easy, we take the help of frameworks, sir. Which side? Front end side also we take the help of frameworks. So if you look at the JavaScript, JavaScript is very powerful language, sir. JavaScript. Why? Because if you look at the backend, you have options. If you look at the backend, you have options. You don't want to go with Python. You don't want to touch at all Python. You can go with only Java. Understood? You don't want to touch Java at all. You can go with Node.js. But there is no option for you. You have to learn JavaScript. You understood? Got it or not? Front end side, they till now there is no replacement for JavaScript. I hope you understood what I am telling. Clear? That much. And browser understands why browser, because where websites are open, sir? Browser only. Browser may be different, but websites are open in the browser only. You have domain name something www.something.com, where it will open in the browser only. So browser understand only JavaScript. Got it? Yeah. So as JavaScript is that much popular, means very special language this is, right? Means that is the reason here you do not have just one two frameworks. There you have only just one two frameworks for each language. Here you have several frameworks. Here React, or people say React JS. You have Backbone JS, Umber JS, like that. You have so many JS are there. Clear? Got it? All these are frameworks for the JavaScript. Out of them, these three are more popular, and out of them, these two are mostly used. You understood? You have multiple, so many frameworks, sir. In that, these three are more popular, and out of them, these three are mostly used. And among them, this one is the one which is currently used by most of the companies, and the openings for this is more. And industry also using React.js more due to its features. We will talk about that in the next session because it will take some more time. Not upcoming sessions. When React starts, before React starts, then there I will give you the complete clarity why actually we have to go with the React. Clear? So one thing is like it's a open source, free, open source we can able to use, and so many inbuilt features are there. We'll talk about all those things later. Okay, fine. So that's it. This is about your front end. Now after that, you will be learning the back end. Once you are done with the front end, you will be learning the back end. As I already told you guys, I will be telling you the two flavors, Node.js and Java. So you can go with the Node.js or Java. In Node.js, internally you will be learning Node.js. Along with the Node.js, you will be learning Express.js, and database you will be learning, and there will be one special database for Node that is called MongoDB. In Java also you have all the things are core Java you will be learning, and advanced Java concepts you will be learning, and SQL you will be learning, and you will be working with the MySQL and Spring framework you will be learning. Clear? Different things learning. So if you go with Java as backend, your coaching, not coaching, your course name or your technology will be like Java full stack. You can claim yourself as full stack developer, but to be specific, you can say Java full stack developer or Java full stack. If you go with the Node as technology, and yours will be like Node.js full stack, or in simple words, people say Node full stack. You understood what I'm telling? So Java full stack, there is no special name. We call them just Java full stack. But only for Node.js or we have a special name. What is that? Stack. So if someone say Stack also, don't think that is different. Just it is also a full stack development where backend name is Node.js. Why we actually call it is Stack? Because just simple. M means MongoDB, sir. Here you are nothing MongoDB, right? Anyhow, E means Express, N means Node, React. In the front end, anyhow, you'll be like, why only React, not HTML? Because HTML, CSS, JavaScript are common. Only flavor, what change will come only in the framework, right? Either Angular, Vue, and all. Clear? That is called Stack. There will be some people earlier used to learn mean stack. Mean stack means same. MongoDB, Express, Node same. In the place of R, A will Angular. Nowadays, people say MEVN. I don't know how to pronounce it. MEVN. Vue.js. If they want, that's called MEVN stack. But they are not that much popular. Stack is more popular. There used to be mean, but nowadays, Mun is more popular. Fine. So these are the things we are going to learn as part of our course. Clear? And why you need to learn this course? What is this course? Full stack development. Okay, whatever it may be the internal, technologies, but the complete course name is what? Full stack development. Purpose, right? That is like web application development, end to end web application development. But why you need to learn this course through me? The first point here is everything whatever I talk is practical. You will come to know after few 1-2 sessions. You will come to know. So it is nothing like a theoretical. Completely everything will be practical. When subject starts, that will be there. So when I start HTML and all, so already 1-2 people is there. If you want, you can ask them. So whatever I say, immediately what I will do, immediately I will be on the screen. I will be implementing the whatever the concept I told. Immediately I will be writing that as a code. Understood? Be practical. Why? Because what I believe is you guys have internet connections, means like you have internet access through phone. uh, you can open YouTube, right? You can get any definitions, right? Yes, sir. If you want to learn definition for any in this subject, for any topic you can get the definitions and all, right? Theoretical you can get or not. So then what is the need of again you people coming here and spending some time and I am coming again? Not required, right? You understood? So that's what. Clear? So my course completely will be practical. If someone is just looking only theoretical, I may not. I'm only telling. You understood? If you want some beautiful definitions only and all, then I am not the right person. Clear? So my course completely will be practical from the day one when I start HTML. Clear? My course would be practical from the day one when I start HTML. So our journey will start from front ends are first HTML, CSS, JavaScript done. Then we'll be going React.js, then Java or Node. Then your course will be finished. Clear? What I am telling is, so all these are first introduction sessions. First, why we have to learn what are the things involved in it. But the moment I start HTML, everything will be practical. Clear? And one very important thing here is the course will be industry oriented, sir. So the industry oriented meaning I will tell you. The thing is, the way you have to write code means what procedures we use to write the code in the real time when you are working as a professional developer. The way you do there, in that way I will be telling you in the class. You understood? And the advantage for you is I am the one who is going to deal from the starting of HTML to till your complete database total. And usually in full stack development you might see like the front end separate and the back end separate person, and sometimes front end HTML, CSS, JavaScript one person, React one person, because they don't know React. You understood? Again back end will be some other person, and database SQL is done by some other person. You understood? So what I am telling is, as I am the one who is going to handle from starting to ending, right? So you'll be having that advantage to take the inputs from me in any of the way. Usually I will be giving, but extra also if you want anything, you'll be having that facility. And one important thing, industry oriented means I told you, right? The way you write the code, the company, the same way you'll be writing the code here. The difference, there you write for the client. You understood? and your company will be paid by the client. Here you will be writing it for your career. That is the only difference. You understood? Everything is same. And why I'm using that word called industry oriented, because it is not like simply printing hello world, just to print it, okay, completed one project, okay, you got something. No. You understood, right? So how real problems will be there, how it will be there, that kind of problems I will be giving you that. So that's why I mentioned this called what, industry oriented. And also I will be knowing how people will ask questions also. Understood, right? Not same question, but how people will ask, I know, because what they want I know. You understood, right? Means what kind of people they are expecting as freshers I will be knowing, right? So my curriculum also in that way. Clear? Next, one of the very important thing in my course is this one. What is this? 7 real-time live projects will be there total during the course. During the course, if you people are really interested, if you are passionate, then you can add more to this list. You understood? And these projects are not the projects which I already have. I will be giving no. You understood, right? I will not transfer it through what you call like any drive or any pen drive. No, nothing like that, sir. That's why is the word called live. You know the meaning of live. Understood? I don't have any project with me. I'm only telling. You understood? I will give you the problem statement. You have to create. I will be helping. You understood? But you will be doing it on your own. How many projects you will be doing? 7 projects you will be doing. What is this? More than 60 tasks and assignments you will be doing. These are different from your classwork. Every day in the class I do something, right? I told you practically I will be telling the session that implementing I will be implementing. Immediately I will be asking you to implement the same. That is classwork, what you call like practice different, tasks are different. You understood, right? This is that just a number I mentioned, but I may give more also. That's why I mentioned 60 plus. I don't know what number it is. Clear? So more than 60 plus tasks I will be giving you. Once you are done with the your curriculum, like a few things like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So like that I have some what you call like HTML, CSS, JavaScript means without framework you are done with the front end. React means with the framework complete the front end. So like that, but after completion of each section also, so depending on that I will be giving you the projects and all. Understood? And apart from, so I'll be conducting mock interviews. Clear? Test also will be there, but these tests are not just about MCQ. These tests will be about your programming skills testing. Understood? So initial days you might be having straightforward questions, but after completion of JavaScript and all, you will be having a test which is involving with the programs. Means I will be giving some program. You need to get the output. Clear? If you guys are really prepared for this, it will be easy for you to prepare for the interview. Understood? So I will be giving you the guidance for interview, guys. Means your actual interview. I'll be giving you the guidance, complete guidance, not just technical. Understood? I only will be talking how you have to present yourself in the interview. All those things I talk, but not at this time. After completion of technical things, because what I believe is, if your technical is sound enough, then you can get the job. That is what I believe. You understand? That job may be by anyone, maybe by reference, maybe by your own. You understood? But provided you have the technical knowledge. Clear? That is what I believe. Clear? Very important thing here. I will be helping you guys to create a GitHub profile. What is GitHub? You know Facebook? What is Facebook profile? If you don't have Facebook account, you'll create one profile. Yes or no? What you will do in that in the Facebook? Some general activities you do, right? You think. Yes or no? Right. What is LinkedIn? Yeah, so that is also social media, but which is like professional. You'll use it for only job applications or any technical related postings also people do, but any technical related postings, not like I'm having coffee, I'm not like that. You understood, right? Got it, right? In Facebook you do all those things. You means generally I'm telling Facebook is for just what you call like LinkedIn is for professional, but GitHub is something, it is also like that. But I talk about this later, but actual meaning of GitHub is we use this where we create our projects, we will keep our projects there. Understood? In Facebook bio, what you let you write about yourself, right? Just something like that. But in LinkedIn you write professional things about yourself, but in this you will put your projects. If you, the advantage of this is git this profile whatever I'm going to create for you, means I will help you to create. In this you will be mentioning all these projects, sir. Who has done these projects? You only did, right? All those projects you did in your computer, but all that code will be going to GitHub profile. Now you understood? Then this GitHub profile you will be mentioning in your resume. Clear? So that whenever you apply to any application, job application, the moment people see that, there you will be stand out differently from other freshers. And the moment they click that link called GitHub link, there they will come to know how many projects you have done. They can see the code also, everything is ready for them. Got it? And you know the advantage? If they ask any question from that project, you can tell. Why? Because those projects you did not copy from the internet, sir. You did on your own in the classroom. Now you understood? And you'll be in a position to explain about everything, each and from left to right, anything you can able to explain because all the things you already done. Got it? So these are the features of my class, means like why you have to learn the full stack development through me, I told you, right? So these are the things. Other than this, normal things will be there, but these are the main things. Your class recording, every day class will be recorded and the same will be provided to you. All are general. Understood? The same recording will be provided to you, and you will be having the access to that sessions even after completion of course also. Around 8 months or 1 year it will be there, the validation. At the time you can able to go through them any number of times you want, you can able to. Clear? But these are the which I'm telling. The last point, like if you people are really what sincere, you know the meaning of sincerity, right? If you are really sincere, we can hold you. Clear? But I use that word called sincere. So for me, the sincerity means, see, you have to attend the classes regularly, and you have to work on the things whatever I say. Clear? How you have to prepare and what you have to prepare, that button I take care. I only will give you the path. The only thing is you have to participate. So there should be no gaps in attending the sessions. And the next thing is you have to put efforts from your end. And if you are really doing that, then the other activities we take it. Got it? So why I'm using that word regular means, don't think like you're already having the recording sessions and all. Later we can able to attend, no problem. So try not to have that kind of mindset, because don't deceive yourself. Because you will be having a class of 1 hour, 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes, depending, right? Uh, After going home or something, means like if you do not attend to the live session, online also you have to attend live session. That is what I am telling. If you do not attend the live session one day, next day also if you do not attend the live sessions, you will not get that 1 hour or 2 hours time to go through that session, sir. Clear? You may say to me like, yes, sir, we will know directly, putting headsets and just from the starting to ending 1 hour 10 minutes with this much attention you cannot. Reality or not? 1 hour 10 minutes without deviations with a single focus, you cannot. That's you know yes. So I don't want you people to be in that. That's why I'm telling, like, be always regular to the sessions. So that's it, guys. That's it from me for today. So I hope you guys got the clarity about a few things today, like what exactly HTML, what exactly CSS, what exactly JavaScript, what exactly React and all, because we are going to start from the front end. First our journey will be starting from the front end. That's the reason. So I talk more about the front end things, and also I explained about the features of our course. So you guys are having, if any doubt, just let me know, guys, online people. If not, you just mention like you are clear. So all of you quickly, if you have any doubt, just mention. If not, just give me the message like, you are clear, so that we can wind up for the day. So okay, guys, tomorrow 8 a.m. 8 a.m. only, 8 a.m. only you can attend. So online people, try to attend just to 5 minutes before.